Hey, you're on part 3. Can I take that as you're loving this, or better yet, you're loving yourself? Thank you. I am so super duper excited that you're continuing to go through this process. So here it is. We're on part 3. By any chance, if you signed up for this challenge and this is the first email you've opened, I hope you recognize I said this is part 3. Go back a little bit so that you can go to part 1. This is definitely not one of those things where you can skip a step. You need the other 2. They're very foundational. But for those of you that are on the 1, hey, August is back with you. I'm excited. Has your boss mindset up leveled a little bit already? Are you seeing your greatness? Now, you may feel good about yourself, but guess what? I want to take this even deeper. I promise you all of these little bitty things that I do, they're going to set off triggers in your mindset that are going to make you say, wow. And you're doing this right now with this one thing, but guess what? You can do it over and over and over again with multiple experiences. But for this, you just have to focus on that one. So look, you got this bullet point list right with all of these different things that you've done. What do I need you to do now? I need you to take everything on that list and I need you to give it a one word or maybe like a 2-3 word phrase thing the phrase thing to describe that behavior. So for instance, I never knew how to do Craigslist ads. I had to use common sense. I had to be resourceful in order to figure out how to do this moving sale, how to structure it. I had to label all of these things with prices and organize stuff to set it up for the moving sale. I had to be very structured, detail oriented. Maybe I might want to use the word meticulous. I had to be willing to take a chance. When we did the moving sale, everything did not sell. We gave a lot of stuff away. I gave it away with no problem. Everybody can't do that. Some people would have been like, I got all this stuff for sale for cheap. I'm going to just do another moving sale until it's all sold. Where I have a very philanthropic spirit. I was just like, hey, if whatever didn't sell, give it away. What we did sell, great. I'm glad we were able to do that. Interviewing several real estate agents, I had to be very patient. I'm also very selective. I don't want just any and everybody, in my stuff. And so writing down these phrases, they mean a lot. They mean way more than you realize that they do. And I promise you that whatever you're dealing with in your business right now, you're going to see how these same characteristics are going to be very empowering for you in your business. So think about it. I was a person who avoided the internet. I was like, I'm not being on Facebook. I don't need all them people knowing all of my business 24/7. Now I'm on Facebook all the time, but I was completely naive. What is email automation, CRM? What is this stuff? What's a funnel? I knew what none of those things were. But you know what? I was a good student and I was a resourceful person. And so I went and I found information so that I could figure out how to do it. Being a coach and establishing myself in the industry, guess what? There's a lot of giving. Like right now, I'm giving you information without you ever spending a dime with me. Everything that you do in order to establish yourself as a business owner cannot always be centered around money. So guess what? I'm being philanthropic right now with my intellectual property to help someone else get to another level. So look at those things that you've dealt with as you've been going through this process. Look at the bullet point list that you've written out and how you responded to those things. Look at the goals, every single thing, and start labeling it. So I don't know what kind of words are going to come up, but I would imagine words like resilient, determined, stewardess, whatever it is, a good steward, frugal, I don't know. But at the end of the day, I guarantee you can take those characteristics and relate them to whatever it is that you have going on in your business and say, you know what? I can handle this like a boss because I've handled it like this before. So you're going to see that what I said is true. It's all connected. Who you are personally, your core values, and how you show up in life is exactly the same way you have to show up in your business. And when you connect the dots with the two, and when you can continue to look at yourself and put your chest up, then that's when you up-level your boss mindset. So I'm excited. Yay. Once again, let me see what those words are. And take those words and make empowering statements. Don't say, oh my God, this is so crazy. I can't stand doing my business. It's so hard to get anybody to sign up for my products or services. Well, then say, you know what? I'm a very philanthropic. I'm a very passionate giving person. I'm going to give away services to the right people who are going to see my value. And then that's going to attract paying clients to me. Literally something as simple as that. I know some people say you should or you shouldn't give away free stuff, but almost everybody gives away something for free in order to make that break. But that's just an example of something that you need to do. Look at whatever those experiences are and say, you know what? I've got this. If you're the kind of person you're like, oh my God, this really crazy situation happened and where an average person would freak out. I don't know how it happened, but I just relaxed and I wooside and I waited and then I thought of a great idea. You're the kind of person who's cool under pressure. Well, guess what? You may need to remind yourself of that when you're sitting down and something as simple as a MailChimp account or maybe something more sophisticated like Infusionsoft is driving you crazy because you can't seem to get everything to act right, go right, do right. You know what you say? You know what? Hold up. I got this. I'm going to be cool under pressure and I'm going to get this epiphany and I'm going to figure it out. It's literally just that serious. When you affirm yourself and when you speak positively about yourself and what you're able to accomplish, guess what? It's real. It's you. It's not just a statement that someone else said that you're applying to yourself. It's the real deal, Holyfield, and you know it because you've done it before, which means that you believe that you can do it again. So I hope this challenge has got you hey, like I said, up level that boss mindset, baby, because you are a boss. You got this. But guess what? You got one more thing coming in your mailbox tomorrow. Make sure you open it up like a boss. All right. This is August Kershaw, the Real Talkpreneur. I'm going to sign out and I'll see you again soon. Bye.